It was the New York Rangers season opener last night at Madison Square Garden. They took on the Tampa Bay Lightning in a rematch of last year's Eastern Conference Finals. Tampa won the series in 6 games, advanced to the Stanley Cup Finals, lost to Colorado. So a little bit of a revenge game for New York, as well as some big storylines coming in. Vincent Trocheck and Ryan Carpenter making their Rangers debuts, Jacob Trouba playing his first game as the captain of the New York Rangers, and Jimmy Vesey returning after spending the first 3 seasons of his NHL career with the Rangers. It was a scoreless affair after one period of play. Not that that should have surprised anyone when you have two of the best goalies in the game and Igor Shestirken and Andrei Vasilevsky going at each other. You figure it's going to be low scoring. Igor and Vasilevsky were both excellent, but it was Vasi that really impressed in that first period. Faced more shots than Igor did, made a ton of saves, made some really nice saves. Igor just didn't get tested as much, especially in that first period, and that was a trend really throughout the game. In the second period, it was the Rangers getting on the board first with a shorthanded goal from Mika Zibanejad. He used a beautiful backhand deke and beat Vasilevsky up high.
I tried to look for Lefty the whole way, and gave me a little room. So I ran out of room when I came to the net, so I tried to make a move and score. He went in this time.
Not long after, Keandre Miller and Barclay Goodrow get called for 2-minute minors at the same time. It gives Tampa Bay a 2-minute 5-on-3 power play, and they would take advantage of it. Steven Stamkos was so lethal against the Rangers last year in the playoffs. He evens up the score with a slap shot from the point, ties it at 1. It would remain tied at 1 until the third period when Mika Zibanejad beats Vasilevsky once again, this time on the power play. Later, Barclay Goodrow tips a Ryan Lindgren slap shot to make it a 3-1 lead. At the very end of the game, Mika, going for a hat trick, narrowly misses an empty netter. It goes off the post, but it doesn't matter. The Rangers defeat the Tampa Bay Lightning 3-1 to begin the 2022-2023 season, and it was Mika Zibanejad leading the way with 2 goals. Head coach Gerard Gallant spoke about his impact last night.
He was outstanding. I mean, PK, power play, the shorthanded goal, the power play goal. So, I mean, the line played great, their team played great, but he was definitely the leader.
It was a really strong first showing for this New York Rangers team coming in. There were some questions, particularly regarding the offense, with letting Ryan Strome, Andrew Kopp, and Frank Petrano walk in free agency. Those were 3 really big components of their offense down the stretch last year. Puts more pressure on the young guys this year to step up and produce. But Gallant was impressed with the way the team played today.
I hope we play like this most nights. I mean, this is what I see. This is what I believed in our team. I mean, I always talked about preseason. It's fun when we play well, but when you play bad, that's not really your team. They're trying to stay away from injuries. They're trying to get ready for this game tonight. And so this is what I expected from our group tonight. It really is. And I thought all those young kids played like men tonight. So our team looked like a different team than we did last year, early in the year.
Special teams were a strength. The stats just say 1 for 4 on the power play, but they attacked aggressively on each one. Obviously, they're looking to set up that one-timer to Zibanejad, and they finally get it in the third period when he scores that power play goal. But overall, just a really strong attack from this Rangers power play. Vasilevsky makes a lot of saves that other goalies maybe don't make, and then you get some more power play goals. But just overall, Panarin looked good. Adam Fox looked good. Really, the one complaint you might have is Vincent Trocheck. You'd like him to be a little bit more aggressive. They have him playing in the slot where Ryan Strome played last year on the power play. You just like to see him get more involved. And as for the penalty kill was fantastic. The Rangers took too many penalties. That was actually a problem with this game. They take 6 penalties. Tampa Bay has 6 power plays. But if you're looking for a positive takeaway, it's that the penalty kill was super strong. They killed 5 of 6 power plays. The one that they don't kill is the 5-on-3. Gallant highlighted the improvement he saw in the Rangers' defense.
Well, if you watched us last year at this time, we were pretty loose in the defensive zone, so I thought we did a real good job there. That's the biggest thing. And I talk about that, and I think it's from the kids growing up. That you need 5 guys in the lines, and they're used to each other. The guys, last year they came in, we had a new system, we had new coaching staff, and a lot of the players were here, but I think, after 30 games last year we were better, but tonight we were a lot better defensively, and that was really important. And that's where it really starts. I mean, we can't, if we're going to be a good team, you can't give up those grade A chances that we did last year in the first half of the season. And I thought tonight was a good start with that. So
Vasilevsky was great in net for Tampa, but he just didn't have much help from the team around him. The Rangers outskated the Lightning. They looked way faster. and Igor makes 25 saves on 26 shots. Rangers get their first win of the season and a big win over the reigning Eastern Conference champs. Mika Zibanejad, however, was quick to calm down any premature celebrations.
Understanding how hard it was for 82 games last year to make sure that we got in and really take it game by game, and that's been the mindset going into this season, and that's what we have to keep doing. And obviously, it's one game, so we got to focus on get some rest and get ready for this back-to-back.
In some not so good news, Vitaly Kravtsov exited the game, headed back to the locker room after just 2 shifts. He took a nasty hit from Victor Hedman. Gallant says he's day-to-day with an upper body injury. The injury might open a lane for Jimmy Vesey. He was very active today, particularly on the penalty kill. The Rangers love his defense, and he ended up getting some time with the first line, so don't be surprised if he gets an uptick in playing time. The Rangers will close out this week with back-to-back road games on Thursday and Friday against the Minnesota Wild and Winnipeg Jets. They'll return to the Garden next Monday to play the Anaheim Ducks. That'll do it for now, though. For WFEV Sports, I'm Lou Orlando.